So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Casemiro. He gives them some real defensive steel in the middle of the park, Peter. What he's particularly good at is nipping opposition attacks in the bud and preventing them from getting any real momentum going. He's also a bit of a shooting threat from long range too, so opposing defences will have to beware of that, and very much so.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Now that's well seen too. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Mignon sends that a long way. Ruben Neves. Van Dijk. Jordi Alba. Tries to play it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Mbappe!
Mbappe really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. And he stands tall, impenetrable. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. De Bruyne, he has found a way through. Oh, it's played into the area. Ricci. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And it's made its way to him. He's tried one! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Kane! And that is doing no harm at all. Van Dijk is there, and he can pick it up. That's been cut out, well played. Van Dijk. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. So it is still 0-0. No, he's not getting past him there. And he's only too happy to take that back. This might spell take... And the finish! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Neymar. And here's Mbappe.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Yeah, he can be proud of himself, the goalkeeper, for rescuing a perilous situation.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
Hey, you make it sound so simple. That's been slipped through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, what a climb! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Milan have their second corner now. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Ruben Neves. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. Casemiro. And it's Casemiro. And it's Serginho. That has ended up in no man's land. Ricci. Mbappe. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Jordi Alba. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Pings it across. And he gets rid in a hurry. Not the most accurate pass. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Kane. Oh, strongly challenged there. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. De Bruyne, Alexander-Arnold.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Alexander-Arnold. Aimed beyond the defence. Spread neatly. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Oh, what a ball! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Wriggles his way through. Jordi Alba. Cross goes in there. Cleared away. And we hit half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Look, I think sometimes they're crossing for crossing's sake. It's percentage football. The more balls you get in the box, the likelier it is to score. Well, that's good to a point, but they also need an alternative.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Well, that has not gone well.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Passing nice and neat. And it's Hernandez. De Bruyne. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Good ball, good take.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, he's bustling, and he's had a hit! Cleared without complication. Ruben Neves. It's Kane! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And he's forced to go back. Van Dijk. Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Now Neymar. Now, can they get him away?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Ruben Neves. Looking to play him in. Neymar. Ricci. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And that's been won straight back. Well, that pass isn't the best. Alexander-Arnold. De Bruyne. Now it's Kane. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's found the way through. Kane! Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Ruben Neves. That's a throw.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 27. Viene sostituito con il numero 15.
That is good alertness. Ricci. Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Alexander-Arnold is in a really good position out wide. Big chance, corner. It's their second corner of the game. Casillas claims comfortably. Milan are looking to go forward now. Couldn't squeeze it through. No, that's been intercepted. Rafinha. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Mbappe. Threads one in. And this is Hazard. And the shot! They've scored! And late in the day, a telling moment.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Milan making another change here. Mbappe getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Casemiro! And that would have won it.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
And he's worked it through.
Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And that's a good ball. It's Kane! Should have equalised.
Yeah, Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
Sostituito con il numero 22.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that was vital. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
De Bruyne. Challenged just a bit on the firm side.
Milan really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Knocks it into space. Played into them. Up he goes! Loose ball now. Oh, what has happened here? Crossed in once more.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti.
Looking for the run.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's shifting through the gears here. No, he wasn't going to let him past. There will be 4 extra minutes. Vitinha. Nicked it back promptly. Rafinha. And it's been played through. Mbappe! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Milan could have here their final chance.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
It's a mighty effort! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle.
You know, Peter, there's a player down there who I've always admired, Carlos Puyol. This game is not all about technique and skill. You need big hearts too, and they don't come any bigger than Puyol's.
Yeah, that is one leader of men. Hazard, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Out to the right, looking for options for movement. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that's put paid to a promising move. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which...
Can he finish? It's run loose, who's going to get there? Great vision. And that is expertly dealt with. Jordi Alba. And Doué. And no, that was never going to make it. Cruyff. And that pass just didn't quite work. Kane might just make this. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Looking to play him in. De Bruyne was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Roberto Carlos. First quarter of an hour gone. Milan, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Haaland. Cruyff knocks it into space. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, easy pickings there. Del Piero. Now it's Haaland. They're urging shapes to shoot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. And oh, what has happened here? And this is Beckham. Now what about this cross? And that's the keeper's ball. And he's intervened well there. And here's Cruyff. De Bruyne. Doué. Now it's Kane. That's been slipped through. Kane unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Can he get it through? Oh, well played. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Plays a sharp little ball here. He's got a throw in. And it's Beckham. Just eases him off the ball. Beckham cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Hazard with a definite foul there. Neymar. And he cuts out the supply. Distributed tidily. He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Roberto Carlos, and it's Neymar. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. And somehow it stayed out. Spread out to the left. Now it's Kane. Now it's Kane. Stood up well to him there.
That's going in
Ball
strongly.
looks a good one. Oh, shooting chance! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Doué.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Ruben Neves. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Neymar. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're off again. So the first half brought no goals. Tries to pass it through. That's a throw. And he was quick to react. Puyol.
Milan clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Neymar. De Bruyne can so cleverly bypass the press.
Milan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Beckham. And it's Del Piero. And it's Neymar. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Van Dijk has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off. And here's Neymar. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Rijkaard getting this one clear. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. And that has been cut short. Beckham. Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries a shot! They've done it! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the first moment of real significance.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition.
Shot at goal! And it's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's Neymar. And here's Cruyff. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
In comes the corner. That's really well cleared. Milan have the chance to go the other way. And this is Kane. Ruben Neves. Taken back almost at once. Del Piero is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Now that looks a decent ball. Ruben Neves gets across to intercept that. Del Piero. And here's Haaland.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Triol kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Neymar.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Kane. Howson goes on a run down the left wing. Now it's Kane.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Now it's Haaland. No, he's not getting past him there. De Bruyne. Beckham. And it's Cruyff. That's an imaginative pass. Well, that has not gone well. Cruyff. Ruben Neves.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Milan are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. The pass has gone astray. There will be a throw-in. Spread it left. Can he get on the end of this? Kane showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Howson is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Turns and goes back. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, there's a probing ball. Ekitike. And the number on the board is 3.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vitinha. And the pass is intercepted. Played out towards the right wing. So that's it. It is all over. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Milan desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch. And you're never going to win like that.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway.
Well, I have a feeling that Shinji Kagawa will be key today, Peter.
He should feel good about himself as well. Fabulous applause as he came out of the tunnel. Mind you, great expectations as well.
Well, he's very good both on and off the ball, so he'll be constantly looking for space in and around the area to find a telling pass or two, or making those intelligent runs to get on the end of things.
And he's proved over the course of his career he can do all of those things and a whole lot more. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. And this is Kane. And he's forced to go back. Olise. Kagawa. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And it's Ruben Neves. Look at the space here. And he's gone long. Now he's off and running. That's been slipped through. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And he's quick to get it clear again. De Bruyne. Kane. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. And that pass just didn't quite work. Doué is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Kukçu does really well to win the ball there. Olise. Oh, terrible pass. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Milan present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So the most significant moment of the game. And Iker Casillas somehow saves it. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Goes for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Milan with the corner, they're first. Milan are looking to go forward now. And it's Kagawa. It's Kagawa! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Kagawa really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Milan have their second corner now. Rashford! Just off target. Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. Milan ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified.
Kane really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, good ball! Shoots! Goal! Milan! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Great defending, strong and determined. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And no surprise, that's a booking. Keeper's not concerned by that.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Nicely weighted ball. Ruben Neves. And this is Kane. Kane. Oh, he's burst through. And it's Serginho. Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. That's good running with the ball. And he's searching through. Rashford! Goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Kane. Kane, played out wide. Nice control. De Bruyne gets into some space. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Engages and forces him off the ball. Played into the box. Defending of the desperate variety. That's a good ball out wide. Lofted in. Hakimi is there and he can get that clear. And this is Kane. Nuno Mendes. Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. Marquinhos. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't...
as the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Big chance! And he's there to belt it away. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rijkaard. Rijkaard getting this one clear. For De Bruyne. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Played into space out wide. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Rashford is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Ruben Neves. Kane. Doué. Oh, that's neat. Serginho has it in a wide position.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
He's had it taken off him. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Kane. Olise. Just about up to the hour now. And it's Vitinha. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And it's Ruben Neves. De Bruyne. He rises! He scores! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
De Bruyne. Now it's Kane. Brilliantly cut out.
Milan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Kagawa. He's beaten the last man. He's got away. Shapes to shoot. It's in. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
It's Kane! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
He can run onto that. Oh, that's fabulous. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Rashford. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Xavi Simons. Ruben Neves. Kane. And this is De Bruyne. Alexander-Arnold. Kukçu. That's a good run down the left. Looking for the run. Spread neatly. And he was quick to react. And that's gone route one. Alexander-Arnold, who's set up one goal so far. And it's Ruben Neves. Alexander-Arnold receives it in a wide. He's got tall! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Xavi Simons actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.